I want to bring you guys into an experience that taught me a valuable lesson in life. This was about 5 years ago. I was on my way back on a plane from a trip, a regular trip that I take on vacation with one of my buddies. And during our flight, there was massive turbulence. And turbulence scares anybody, right? Because of that, us not being in control. And I was just thinking to myself at that moment, like, wow, like the possibilities of this plane crashing seems pretty realistic. And I had some deep thinking within myself at that moment, and I was okay with whatever the result was gonna be. Here's the interesting thing about the story. I look over to the left and I see my buddy having a panic attack. He was literally hyperventilating and was extremely anxious. He looks over to me and I simply tell him, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Thankfully we made it past the turbulence. We landed where we landed. And he tells me, why was it that you were so calm during all that turbulence? I was scared as crap. Like, I literally thought that we were gonna die. And I told them, the biggest reason why most of us fear death is because we haven't lived yet. I need you to just feel that, because I got the chills just saying it. One of the reasons, the biggest reasons why most of us fear death is because we feel like we haven't lived yet. And we have all of this regret at that moment where we're actually facing death of like, I could have, I should have, all of these moments that we never capitalized on, and all of these moments that we overthought. And we never took all those little leaps of faith that were gonna give us an experience. We overthink about everything. We want everything to be absolutely perfect. And sometimes you just have to live. Sometimes you just have to live. So he learned at that moment that he hasn't been living, that he's been more in his head than out here. He's been more overthinking about what can go wrong than what can go right. How many of you don't do that? You don't live an experience because you're thinking about the contrary, right? Opposed to what you actually want to experience. There's not gonna be a perfect moment for anything. Just live. I am 34 years old and I feel like I've lived in this world forever, because my mentality has always been, I'd rather do and figure out than to not do and not know. Again, I'd rather do and figure out whatever it is that I'm gonna experience than to not do and to not know. Right now is your moment to actually start living your life.